Do you know that I'm an Arsenal fan?
Yes, I bet. This is how we can be dangerous. We need to be dangerous as a team. I think we made teams really uncomfortable when they play against us.
What do you think of Arsenal manager Arteta in his first role?
Mourinho, it's a coach that is going to find something.
Filippo, great to speak to you ahead of the Arsenal game. So you're a former Italian football player where you played centre-back. You're now the fairly newly appointed Dundalk manager. How are you finding your managerial role?
Well, actually, it was a surprise for me to be appointed in this role because I was working in New York as a director in a Metoval Academy. And then in summer, usually, I go back in Italy for vacation, and my visa was a little bit late this time because of the virus. And I had this call, and I am a guy, I'm always ready, and I took the challenge, and now I'm here and I'm enjoying this run.
And how are you finding Irish football?
Well, tough, competitive. It's like if you play every Sunday in a league, you play a derby because teams are, the country is small, it's an island. So there is a lot of rivalry in between the teams. They know each other really well. The style is pretty consistent. The majority of the team, that we play against, they are, they defend as a block, really compact. They work against your shape. In Ireland, Dundalk represent a top team, so has to take lead during the game. It's complicated. It's a tough league. Players are aggressive. They work hard. We are trying to implement a little bit more different style, a little bit more international, more based on possession, on build up from the back. But it's not easy. But we are working hard to play and do what we want.
Are there any similarities you see when comparing to English football or Italian football?
Maybe there are similarity in the way to, is a style pretty direct, usually here. Direct, working hard on the second ball. I think now, if you compare with the top teams on the Premier League, no. Maybe in Championship you can find on Premier League in England. Maybe yes, is more similar. With Italy, I do not find similarity right now because in Italy there is a lot of changing, a lot is going on about style. Coaches are moving a little bit forward in terms of style. They want to play. Of course, Italians are really organized. When they play, they're really tactical, but also now they are trying to move in a more attractive style of play, the majority of the professional team in Italy.
So your ambitions are to build a strong club. Are there any strategies in particular you feel you need to put into place?
Well, we are talking with the club to what could be the strategy to build a team, a club that should look and should show a more international style of play, be open to look even at international players and try to be focused also what's going on in Europe and not only win trophy in Ireland. This is it means build a strong academy, develop players, recruit good talent from all over the world, expose them to the Irish soccer, but also to the international soccer. So it's a little bit a more open and international mentality with a professional structure in the club that we are talking to build together.
And European football is the type of games that you want Dundalk playing in. Have you found your European games so far?
Really, really tough. because we are a small club compared to the club that we play against in the bracket now in Europa League. If you look at the budget of the team, there is already telling you what is the difference. But I think we did well. I think we compete. I think we made teams really uncomfortable when they play against us. Our worst performance was, to be honest, last night with Rapid Vienna, but the rest of the performance were good. We did really well with Molde the first game. We were up at the 65 minute 1-0. Then we lost 2-1. With Arsenal, we made them uncomfortable for 42 minutes, was 0-0. So it was already already something for us. Then with Rapid Vienna, we lost there, but was 2-2 at 85 minutes, and we missed the goal to win the game at 85 minutes. And the last game, they were better than us, Rapid Vienna, and they deserve to win. So, but listen, we know that to compete in Europe, we have to be perfect. We have not to make mistakes, because then teams, they punish you. It's a great experience for us, for my staff. But it's a great experience and exposure for the players. So this is the most important.
Just going back to the Arsenal game, so you didn't get the result there, but you was happy with your team's performance. Do you feel like you can possibly get a result when you welcome them to your home ground?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, especially if Arsenal is going to come a little bit distracted. maybe with the qualification already in the pocket, maybe, and then if we do the right things, yes, we can get the result. We have just to expand what we did in the 42 minutes there at the Emirates. We have to expand for all game, and then maybe we can get even a result. Everything is possible in football. Why you have to start and think that you lose already without play, right? Never.
Yeah, fair point. Do you feel like you're aware of who the danger men at Arsenal might be?
Well, if they play, it could be Aubameyang, it could be Lacazette, it could be. I hope that maybe that night they're gonna rest. We don't know. They have so many. Listen, Arsenal, any player is gonna play. It's gonna be fantastic. We were feeling at the Emirates that we were playing sometimes against aliens, compared to when William came in. I was like, oh my God, what is going to do, this guy? They are so good, and only a perfect performance over our limits can help us to maybe get a result. But listen, we're going to enjoy for sure. We like this kind of challenge, and we're looking forward to this game for sure.
And who would you say are your danger men that we should be looking out for?
Well, we have few players that they are really dangerous. Of course, when you talk about dangerous player, you always think about strikers, right? You always think who is dangerous for the other team, and you talk about strikers, which we have few really dangerous. We have Mikey Duffy, we have Kelly, we have Kolovitz, Odowa, Dave McMillan. Of course, all of our strikers are really dangerous, but we have also midfielders that they can score goals. Pat McClenny, Murray, they can be dangerous offensively. But to talk about just one player dangerous, it's becoming a little bit small. I think we need to be dangerous as a team, organized, right? Organize, play together, work hard. This is how we can be dangerous, not only with one player.
All right, we'll be looking out for you.
Yep.
What do you think of Arsenal manager Arteta in his first role?
Listen, for me, I said many times, I really like the style of play that is trying to implement at Arsenal. He spent a few years, I think, with one of the best ever, that is Guardiola. I think he's trying to put his brand to the style, but still is a kind of style that is an inspiration for me as a coach. And I think he's doing a good job. It's not easy to do what he's trying to do. It's going to take time. I hope the club is going to give him time. Sometimes to build something really strong, a coach needs a couple of years. And there are so many examples. If you think to the Liverpool of Klopp, if you think to what Guardiola did with Manchester City. So they need to give him time, but I think he's going to be the right man in the right spot, and he's going to do really well. I'm looking forward to meet him, and I'm looking forward, when everything is going to be good with the virus, to come and to visit Arsenal and to learn something from him.
And what team do you support in the Premier League, Filippo?
I'm not having really a team that I support. I love to watch, the style of play, and of course the City represent more what I like in this moment, the Manchester City. Of course, I like the energy and the tempo of Liverpool, but I am not really a team that I support, to be honest.
So they're the two that just stand out for you.
Yeah.
Would you like to manage a team in England?
Of course, yes. It will be an amazing challenge. I would love to do that, but right now I'm focused on what I'm doing here, and I'm looking forward to do a good job here in Ireland. Then the future, you never know.
How about in the future, perhaps managing a team back in your home country of Italy?
Yes. This could be another dream for me. I am a coach with a profile that can coach in a different environment. I am ready and to go everywhere to coach. I have no problem. The experience that I had in America and New York built me in a more open kind of coach, and open my way to see football. And I'm ready for everything. And thank God I learned even a decent English, which helped me eventually to travel and have different experience.
What do you think of the resurgence of Italian football on the world stage, both national and club teams?
Yes, like I mentioned to you before, Italy is doing a good job in education, but there is a change of mind in Italy. This starts when we failed on the qualification of the World Cup. I think we start to think that our style, our way to see football was going to change. What needs to change if we want to compete at the best level, like Italy always did. And I think there is a lot of understanding now that football is not only in Italy, is not only organization and tactical understanding of the game, but is also aggressiveness, intensity, build up, have the ball. If you combine them both with our tactical skills, is becoming dangerous. So this is what Italy is doing now. The national team is playing a fantastic soccer, fantastic football. All the teams, all the professional clubs, they are looking to a kind of style that, some of the team they play more a Spanish style, some of the team they play more an English style with tempo, and you combine this again with the tactical awareness that Italians have, is becoming really good. And this is what happened now in Italy.
And just coming back to England, Tottenham are going to be playing Arsenal in one of London's biggest games. Who do you think will win?
Which game? Say it again. Sorry.
Tottenham versus Arsenal, the big North London derby.
Play against Mourinho is like if you go to the dentist, right? If you don't want to play Mourinho, he's going to find something. Listen, if I'm looking to the style, I will love Arsenal win. But play again, Tottenham is going to be really complicated, because Mourinho, it's a coach that is going to find something mentally, tactically to put you uncomfortable. let me. I'm gonna pick Arsenal anyway.
Oh, do you know that I'm an Arsenal fan?
Yes, I bet. Yeah.
Have you got a score prediction as well?
Yes, I go with 3-1 Arsenal.
Oh, 3-1.
Yeah.
I love that confidence, Filippo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, very tragic news about Maradona. How much of a shock was that to you?
Was big because when I grew up, Maradona was playing in Italy. So you can understand what represent for us Maradona. And we grew up seeing how magic he was when he was playing. The emotions that Maradona transferred to our generations, I don't think they are replicable. You know, it's because at the time wasn't there social, wasn't there any kind of and what you were seeing in the television was hitting you so hard, and it was something unbelievable. So and I think he is the best ever, and is not there is no one close to him. Even what he was doing, he was so different, and not having really an athlete professional life, right? So what he was able to do, it was just special, and even emotionally, what he was transferring you emotionally, I don't think is replicable.
Yeah, very sad news. I mean, our thoughts are with his friends and family.
Yeah.
But Filippo, thank you so much for your time today. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. All the best with Dundalk, and we'll see you on match day.
Okay, thank you, Charlene. It was my pleasure to talk with you.